Hello everyone, my name is Karen Ellis of the Art House Studio in Cambridge, Ontario. I'm here to show you how I like to color my Color Me Crazy flowers from Petaloo. Now Color Me Crazy comes in all these really fun, three-dimensional, gorgeous flowers. I also have them in bulk, in bulk as so. And I like to use them to add to all of my projects, really, my canvases, my cards, my art journals. So I'm going to show you how I use dilution sprays and some other fun things from Luminart and even Viva Decor, and to create a really vivid, natural looking flower. So I am going to take, this is the Postbox Red Dilutions. And I'm also going to add, I do have an old bottle of cranberry color wash here as well from Adirondack. They're both the same company, they're both Ranger. I'm going to add two, and I'm going to start just quickly by, I'm going to put up a little barrier here so I don't get my whole space messed up. And I'm going to spray. Now when you're spraying anything with ink sprays or mica sprays, you want to press down firmly to get a nice even spray. So I'm just going to do the tops of these here. Beautiful. Now I am doing this on some watercolor paper, and the reason why is because I'll use this later for another project. So there's the cranberry, and I'm going to go over it with the Postbox Red, the Dilutions. Look how bright that color is. It's gorgeous. And there we go. And I'll remove my guard here. And I think maybe I'll put them aside to dry so that you can see them. And then I will let them dry, and then I'll come back and show you more. Okay, I am showing you a close-up here, so hopefully you'll be able to catch the two-tone look of adding both of those inks. Those of you who know me and my work know that I like to use two inks anytime I do a spray or anything. I'm just gonna, there we go, focus in on that again. So I have some primary elements here by Luminart. Here we are. Hopefully we can focus. There we are. This one is Sunburst. And what I like to do with this is, because you know when there are flowers, they have like a yellowy inside where the stamens are. I take the Sunburst Luminart. It is just a pigment powder. And it has some mica in it. And I love it because it's really, ooh, that's a lot. Maybe I'll take some off here. And I'm just going to put it near the center. I'll wash that one down a little bit. You'll see what I mean in a second. So I'm just kind of going through and putting some of this in the middle so I can add yet another dimension to these paper flowers. Now I believe these are made on mulberry paper, but I love them. Almost done. And again, I probably put a little too much there. Take a little bit off there, a little bit off there. We'll be good. Okay, and then I also have a mini mister here, and the mini mister has water in it. And what I'm going to do is I am going to spray the water right on top of the primary elements, activate it, and it's going to look almost like a golden molten, oh, I'd say lava if it was that, but here we are. I'll spray it. Now the dilution sprays, the color wash sprays, are water reactive. So I don't know if you noticed before, I did not have necessarily covered the whole bit of the flower before with the spray, but the act of adding the water to it, and I'm saturating this. I don't know if you can see, hold on. You see that? They're really cool. By saturating this, it's going to move the ink around a little bit that are on the flowers and give a nice even tone. There we go. Oh, stunning. Stunning. probably beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. Here we are. I'm going to add a little bit more down here. I think I took too much away. Go figure, right? Sorry, I'm just grabbing some of the primary elements. Now these are really saturated wet now. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Really saturated wet now. So I am going to let them dry. And I am going to do one more step before they completely dry so that you can see how I like to shape and mold them. Because as the paper is wet, all of the fibers are loose and they will harden again as they dry. And when they do that, so when they are dry, if you shape them while they're wet, they will harden to beautiful shapes. So let me show you how that happens. I'm just going to give this a little bit of a dry so that it's not quite so saturated so you can see what I mean. Be right back. Okay, so what I have done is I've removed the flowers from the paper that I sprayed all the water on, just so that it'll help it dry faster. And I'm going to take these individual flowers and I'm just going to kind of put them in my hand, and scrunch one up like so, and I put it back down on the paper. And the reason why I've done that is now I'm going to dry it. And once I dry it, you'll see it'll keep its shape. So I'm going to just hold it down with a little tool. This is just a rub-on tool that I received a while back. But if you had tweezers or a bone folder or a palette knife or anything just to keep that down so your fingers stay out of the way. Because as we're concentrating the heat with the heat gun on top of the flower, you don't want to burn your fingers while you're doing this process. I'm just going to turn it off for a second and just reshape down here. Now remember, these were really saturated wet, so it'll take a few minutes, but I could let these air dry for a while. But I'm kind of a I'm kind of an immediate gratification kind of girl, so we'll use the hair dryer. Alright, and here's another one. Now this one, I will shape the leaves a little bit. This one's a little more dry than the other one. The other one was more wet. So that's going to stay, oh, that's going to be beautiful. So now I'm going to finish my flowers here with the Viva Decor Pearl Pen. This is the gold. This is my favorite pearl pen on the market because when you use it, it gives a beautiful pearlized domed effect. And if you squeeze it and hold it at a 45-degree angle and squeeze it and keep the pressure, you can do like multiple beads. Don't know if you can see that. Because those are just little pearly beads. And they're all domed, they're gorgeous, and I love them. And I love the shine that it gives. So I'm going to highlight my flowers now with the centers with this pearl pen. So if you squeeze it, put it down, it'll give a beautiful domed effect. And on these ones, I'm just going to do 3 little ones. I will show the camera this in 1 second because I've already pre-done some of these. I'm going to turn. And I'm putting these pearls in the stamen as well. And the stamen on this larger flower. Just highlighting that embellished center. Okay. So here we are. Here are my completed flowers. See, I don't know if you can see how gorgeous and two-toned and luminescent these are. Highlighted with the Luminart powders and the Viva Decor pearl pens. There we are. Thanks for joining me. Hope you have fun creating your own. No, there we are. Your own Color Me Magic, Color Me Crazy flowers from Petaloo. Have a great day.